everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm filmmaker Amal. I'm on my way to becoming one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, and I want you to join me on my journey. Today we are on part 3 of the crowdfunding series. As you know, I have a live crowdfunding campaign available on Kickstarter, and we're trying to raise some funds for a short horror film. Here is the Kickstarter campaign. If you'd like to have a look, Ladies Coffee short horror film. In fact, you can have a little browse of this video.
Ladies Coffee is a short horror film.
Yes, it is. And you can hear all about these different details and what we're up to. Watch the video. One great thing we have on here as well is the, look at this fun little GIF or GIF. And then we have a mood board, like a mood board kind of look. Just trawling through the different images and feels, which, Ellie prepared. She's great at that. If we raise the £7,000, then we can approach different grants and bodies like the BFI who have a special fund allocated for COVID. So I don't know if it applies to short films, but we're going to try and get it. And that's if we need any additional expenses as well. What happened last week? Well, last week is sort of when the Kickstarter kickstarted. It had been a week in, and now we're at a point where we have only 8 days to go and we are still short. Let me show you what happened during the week. I, of course, got online and I've been on Instagram, I've been on Twitter, I also did LinkedIn, and I haven't started emailing. Here we are, day 13, and we amassed £1,000. And that 1,000 came in bits and pieces because some people picked the coffee cup reading, and that was £100 worth of reward. But if we look at actually where the money is coming from, it is mostly no rewards. Most of the traffic comes from either Instagram or Twitter. Looks like Facebook is tailing behind, and emailing. I haven't actually sent some email blasts out. I should be doing that sort of tomorrow. So the start of the last week. I kind of feel like if you leave it to the last minute and you're like, there's only 7 days left, people are more likely to be like, okay, well then I need to just sit down and do this if I'm gonna support this campaign. 1,530. That was awesome. I woke up in the morning and I'm like, there's £500. And that was for an an associate producer credit. So someone had very kindly decided to come on board as an associate producer, which gives them privileges to be consulted, sit in on some meetings, champion the film wherever they are. So, it's great for them. It's great for us. And obviously we are creating our team. You will notice that I also created some extra links, some custom referral links. So LinkedIn, my birthday link, YouTube link, and email link. And I think that obviously will help me understand where the traffic's coming from better and hopefully get you to understand. On day 12, 1,530, just refreshing that, day 11, we went up £1,000. Yeah! That jump really helped us because then we were 36% funded, and the £1,000 that was put in was an executive producer credit for somebody who did want to get involved in film and understand the film process a lot better. And, they're limited. So these rewards are limited, and I let that person know that there's only 3 of these rewards. So if they don't get in on it, it might be gone. That was fantastic. So 2,560. And then we did it, and then we stalled a little bit. So you can see here day 9, 2,850, and then later that evening, 2,680. So we're still in 2,680. I had a goal. If I can show you my planner, which you can't very clearly see because it's upside down, but my goal was to reach £3,000 by Sunday. So this week we would have already been in £3,000, and then by this coming week get up to £5,000. And then we have the final stretch, which is a couple of days from the 16th to the 20th, just to pump out that extra £2,000. So I am not on track based on the schedule. I obviously hope things change. And now I think I'm getting to the stage where there's a lot of one-on-ones. So I'm going to start contacting people that I know particularly who are interested in crowdfunding or filmmaking, etc., and just sit down and have a chat with them and see if that technique works. That's it for today, folks. Thanks so much. I hope this was useful to you. Please join me next week while we're nearing our final 4th week of the crowdfunding campaign and of this journey and this process, and hopefully you can see what it takes to raise funding for a short film. Thank you so much. Take care and goodbye.